So today we'll be talking about how to transfer money from Eversend to your bank account, or how to withdraw money from Eversend to your bank account, or how to transfer money from Eversend to any other person, especially if that person lives in Africa. All right. Also, Eversend can transfer money from Africa to any other European country. Okay, some European countries. So I'm going to click on open. This is the app on the Apple Store. It's also on Play Store. You can also get it on Play Store. I'm going to click on open, and once I open it, you can see on my balance here is about 23,000 nairas. Okay, and if I come to this area, you can see I still have about 5 euros. Okay, and if I come to this area, I don't have any pounds. If I come to this area, there's just 1.6 Ghanaian cedis. There's no Kenya shillings, there's no Rwanda francs. So you can basically see that Eversend has a lot of, there's no US dollars on this account. Eversend has a lot of uses. You can use Eversend for many things. Okay, you can see this is the Eversend dollar account. I have about, I've exchanged to dollars before in July last year, October, so I make use of it, but not frequently. So yeah, let's talk about how to withdraw from Eversend to your bank, basically, because on Eversend, most people who cannot use the app may find it difficult to withdraw to their bank account. All right. Before I get started, you can see my notification on this area. This place, on this place, I'm going to click on it. You can see I just withdraw. I just withdrawn about 200 naira to my bank account. So I'm going to do some withdrawals right now. Now, to withdraw, I'm just going to go straight to the point about withdrawals. Okay, I'm not going to share other features of Eversend. I've made a video about Eversend before, so I'll put that video in the description. You can go watch that video if you want to learn about it, about what Eversend is used for, or how you can use it for arbitrage. Come to this area where you find send. Come to this down place where you find send. This is to withdraw. When you come to this place where you find send, you can see there are all other, there are a lot of options here. You can see all, you can see Eversend. This Eversend means you are sending to other people Eversend accounts. So if you click on Eversend here, you see the list. This list are for people who already have Eversend accounts. So you can send from your Eversend to their own Eversend. Right? It's quite fast. Mobile. If you click on it, you see mobile. Mobile simply means people who use mobile money, like Ghanaians, you want to buy USDT from Nigeria or from Kenya to Ghana. So mobile money is basically this area. This is for people who use mobile money. That's called mobile. All right. Bank. This is what we'll be looking at. Bank. This means transferring to other people's bank or to your own bank. All right. Airtime, which means buying airtime for yourself or for other people. It's quite easy. Okay, so let's talk about the bank. I'll click on bank. So if you click on bank, you can see I have friends who I've actually transferred to their banks in the past, and you can save their contacts. You can basically save their contacts. So how do you transfer to yourself? You can see myself on this area. Okay, you can see myself on this area. But if you want to transfer to yourself, this is how you can do it. You come to this place where you see plus, this plus sign. Okay, this plus. You click on it. You come to this place where you see manual or phone book. This is, you have to add your account. All right, you click on manually or phone book, and then there are other things you still need to do, like putting in your name on the area. Okay, now to put in your name, it's quite simple. You can put in your name or the name of the account you want to transfer to. It is just very simple and easy. Okay, so what I'm going to do is very easy. I'm going to put in my name. um so your first name. Sorry, I'm going to make it blur so that I will not release sensitive details. So you can put in your friend's first name and last name and their country, this country, and then their phone number. Yes, just put in their phone number, whatever phone number there is, just put it there. Don't worry yourself. So Eversend doesn't allow you put if you are sending to yourself, if you're in Nigeria and you are sending to yourself, or you're in Africa and you are sending to yourself, and your phone number starts with zero, I think they will tell you to not start it with zero, especially if you are from Nigeria. Okay, so if you want to start it with zero, you can see enter the phone number without leading zero. So if your phone number is like 080, you have to start from 8. Understand? So I'm going to put in my number because I would like to withdraw to myself. Also, I'll show you how to send to other people because I've sent to other people in the past. So forgive me, I'm using this whole time to put in my phone number. Then as I put in my phone number, you can see it's showing me that I've already added this phone number before. I've already sent to this number before. I've already sent to myself before. So you see view beneficiary. But if you have not added or sent to yourself before, you're not going to see this beneficiary. I'm going to click on view beneficiary. Okay. So when you click on view beneficiary, you'll find it here. I have previously sent to all these people before, and now I want to send to this person. You can see no account added, no account added, no account added, which means you have not really added their account, the account number. You have not added the account number that you want to send to. So I want to send to myself. I can just click on it. No bank account present on this number. Would you like to add one? Then I'll click on yes, I would like to add. So I will now choose my bank account. If you click down, you see all the bank accounts will come up here. So you can see popular banks in Nigeria, and you can now add the person's account number. It's quite simple. So give me some time. So once you've added the account number, you click on continue. The bank is up, account number is down, you click on continue. Then it will lead you to a place where you now want to send money. Okay, then you now add the amount you want to send. Let's say I want to send just 5,000, and then to show you that the fees 58 naira, you'll be charged from your existing Eversend balance. Then you click on continue. Then you put in your PIN, and boom, I believe you'll be able to send the money in few seconds or in few steps. The money arrives quite fast, maybe take maybe 2 or 3 minutes or so. Now, how do you send money to other people in other countries? Okay, how do you send money to other people in other countries? I'm going to show you through that step. Now, to send money in other people to other countries, you have to determine the particular country you want to send to, and the country's currency must be on Eversend. For example, if I come like this, you see um euros. I have euros. Okay, if I click on send, I can actually send euros, but I prefer sending African currencies because that is what Eversend is meant for. I'm going to come to this place, and now you see if I want to send with euros, I basically use my card. So you can see pounds, but I can send with Ghanaian cedis because Eversend is meant for mostly Africans. So I believe if you're sending to other African countries, it will be quite much more easier. So it's just the same pattern. It's just the same pattern. If it's for Ghanaian cedis, for Ghanaian currency, you have to convert to Ghanaian cedis. So you convert the balance you already have to Ghanaian cedis, and then you can click on send again. See this place where you see send. Click on send. Before I click on send, let me even go back and show you. You can see I've actually sent to people in the past. This one, 35 Ghanaian cedis. I exchanged my dollars and then I sent 35 Ghanaian cedis. This one was 57 Ghanaian cedis, since 58 Ghanaian cedis. Okay, so you can see I've actually exchanged and sold quite some number of Ghanaian cedis. You click on send. When you click on send, you will now go down. If you don't have the person's contact on your list, you add the person's contact. You can add it here. from this same plus sign, just the same way we did it. You add the person's phone number. It's going to come down here. You'll see the person's phone number as part of your contact list. Then you see no account added. Then you click on this person's you no account added. You click on yes, and then I want to choose a Ghanaian for example. Then click on yes. Then you can see in Ghana there's Apex Bank. If the person is using Apex Bank, you can send to the Apex Bank. If you're not using Apex Bank, you can scroll down. You can see other banks in Ghana. Okay, the particular one the person is using, you select it. Then put the person's account number here. The person's name will show automatically once you have selected the account number. You put their beneficiary, it will show on the beneficiary area. They continue and you put your pin and they will receive the payment. So basically you can use it to send or buy USDT. Yeah, so you can use to buy USDT, and also you can use to buy USDT or pay for USDT on the P2P market for your arbitrage purposes, or probably just want to send money or maybe use their card or something. So let me know if you have questions down in the comment area. I'll see you on another one. To have a very wonderful day.